Yo, this is Nathan here. This is my review of Music, Fashion, Film by Charli XCX. This is her new album. It came out 2 days ago. Actually, no. Came out yesterday. And my proof is right here. It's 1 a.m. Right now. That's the time. It's 1 a.m. So, it came out yesterday. And I didn't get a chance to see it yesterday. I think it came out like late at night yesterday because I didn't see it yesterday. And yeah, so I didn't see it and I just reviewed it now. So the tracks I really liked. So starting off with the first track. The first track, rock music. What I liked about this track is it gave off like the um I'm being myself, it's not being fake anymore. You change your look. This reminds me of when I invented my style. I used to dress like super cooked, like I was basically dressing up like a little kid up until I was like 12. Actually, no. I remember up until I was 14, I dressed like I had no fashion. I didn't care if my clothes matched or not. So when I turned 15, like it struck a chord down my spine almost. And I decided, I gotta start dressing up better. So that's why you can see my style right here. This is a fit right now. It's a pretty good fit. So it's my style currently. And I just tried inventing style. So I really like that song in that way. Um, I rate it. Hold on. Yeah. So I rate rock music. That's the name of it. Yeah, rock music by Charli XCX on her new album. And I rate that a 9 out of 10. It's pretty good. Next music is Spring Summer 26. Now, this song is pretty good. What I liked about it, um, the song is basically about think about it, trends and like changing up and basically dressing up all different and trends and all that. And like doing that kind of stuff doesn't actually change how you feel inside. Like you're still gonna be lonely. You're still gonna have like a like if you have depression and you start following all the trends and you start trying to um I don't even know. You just try to like go along with the flow just to like forget about being depressed. It's not gonna work. I'll try giving another example. Basically, um people are all dressed up in this like fake personality, like all up in the trends. When in reality, um getting deep in the trends or getting all dressed up in this persona or not persona, but getting all dressed up in like this fake personality that you follow these trends and everything doesn't actually make you less lonely or anything. And it's a pretty good song. I rate it give me a second. Yes, I rate that song a 7 out of 10. Spring Summer 26. Pretty good song. Now, the next song I'm going to review or give my rating on, is Card Declined by Charli XCX. Now, the song is pretty good. It's basically about, like, when you're like buying a bunch of stuff that you can't really afford or you can't afford, but it's just like a waste of money. And basically it's like, I think here. Think. It's like you think it's gonna make you cooler, but it's not basically. And you realize that was just distracting yourself. Like it was distracting yourself when you could have spent that time becoming who you want and everything. So it's like the distraction of wanting to buy a bunch of stuff when in reality you just gotta work on who you are deeper inside. I know it sounds weird, but yeah, that's what that song is about. Um, my rating is a 7 out of 10 on that song as well. So the next song I'm gonna review is Camera. Now, what I like about this song, it's basically it's this guitar riff that sounds really good. Now, if you're familiar with the band TV Girl, I got this is their most popular album, French Exit. I have it on cassette. Basically, it's this indie band, and the riff from the song Camera sounds like super similar. Like it could have been from that band at one point. That's how it sounds. It's like basically um it's like a super similar idea and everything. Basic oh my gosh. In that song, it's like that riff. And the song is like it's like that feeling when you want to do something to like that you think it's like when you want to do something super personal and it'll make you super vulnerable, but you still want to do it. And it's like that feeling in between you want to do it, but at the same time you feel like if you do it, you're gonna get a bunch of hate. Like not hate, but people are just gonna think of you as being weird, or they're not gonna like you in that same way. It's like I really like that song. One of the lyrics in that song says French Exit, and TV Girl's album is titled French Exit. So I like that little reference, and it also said something about being like on a camera or screen girl, like be a camera girl or something like that. So I thought that was kind of like a reference. Um, yeah, say what it actually was in a second. Hold on. Yeah, the lyric was, if I try to be a girl on the screen when I'm turning 24, that was the lyrics. And that reminded me of TV Girl, Girl on the Screen, and the indie band named TV Girl. And it's just like a whole bunch of riff. If you hear that song, I'll remind you of it. And I'm wearing my TV Girl shirt. Okay, next, actually, I rate that song. I rate Camera by Charlie XCX a 10 out of 10. Next song is 2007. This song is basically about like reminiscing or dreaming or even regular dreaming about when like years in the past when you had nothing to worry about and you were just chilling having fun. That's what 2007 the vibe I was getting from that song is giving off like the a long time ago I didn't have to worry about anything. I just want to go back. um so yeah, I rate that song. Hold on, I rate the song a 8 out of 10. The next song I'm going to rate. Hold on, get you out of the light. Is I'm Afraid. Now this song is basically like it's about being like um afraid of like what's gonna happen. Like if you mess something up, or you think about all the times you've messed things up, and you're just like, um, it's like having the fear of messing up a bunch of stuff that you really like in your life because of your flaws, and this like, and you're just scared because you don't know if you could fix it. Reminds me of like all my past relationships where I just couldn't really do anything. And I wish we stayed friends, but I never did, kind of thing. And that song is pretty good. Yeah, I rated it 10 out of 10. It's really, really good. Okay, so the next song I'm gonna rate is called Yeah by Charlie XCX. Now, I rate this song. Actually, oh my gosh. Well, I'll just tell you about the song first. The song is basically about like where you've been like, you've been thinking about making a decision, and then you just decided like, I'm just gonna do what I believe. I'm gonna trust my gut. I'm gonna do what I think is right. Even if others don't agree with it, I'm just gonna trust the gut. And you can really see that in the lyrics. It's a pretty good song. Only thing I didn't like is it was really repetitive. And I felt like the lyrics were just like the same thing over and over again. So that's why I rated it a 7 out of 10. This next song I'm gonna rate is called "A Wink Wink" by Charlie XCX. This is probably her most famous song off of this new album. And it's basically about like being in like a formal setting or setting where you're basically like family events, school, church, anywhere, where you basically have to like not really put on a mask, but like you can't really be yourself without offending people or doing anything wrong. So you're basically like, um it's hard to explain. Basically they don't see who you really are, and you're like smiling or laughing in your head because like they don't know who you are behind the curtains, like who you are at home, like all the, I don't want to be like weird or anything, but like all the dirty stuff you do, like your addictions, your bad habits, who you are, and just who you are in general. So I really like this song. It is probably the most popular for a reason. I rated it 10 out of 10. Next song is called Persona. Um, it's basically about like having a friend that you thought was a friend, but then they kind of just like were using you for clout, attention, or just a favor, or they were just like felt like a fake friend. I don't really like this song that much because it was also kind of repetitive and I didn't relate to it that much. So that's why I rated it a 7 out of 10. Next song is called Magic Metal Montana. And I really like this song. It's basically about like having a close friend that you really like being around. And you just can't think of life without them. They literally make your life so easy. And they're just like they're the person you would want to be around the most. Like you could daydream about being with them. You could think about the good memories and the bad times you spent together. It's just like a really good song. Um like basically it's like a reminiscing or a song where you kind of just like daydream kind of thing. I really like this song. It's not as good as the other ones, but I'd say it's like a 9 out of 10. So it's not a 10 out of 10, but it's super, super close to a 10 out of 10, being a 9 out of 10. Last one I'm gonna mention, this is the last song on the album. It's called No One Lasts Forever. Now, this song is really good. basically talks about like the idea of like people act like everyone dying and everything ending is like a bad thing when that's like the most safe that gives you a bunch of like safe cushion, and it's like no one's gonna care what you do and everyone's just gonna die eventually. Like once you stop caring what people do and say, when you know everyone's gonna die and forget anyway, it just like is like a bunch of security, and it just like brings the joy into that. And I really like this song. It's probably my favorite one on the album. I rate it like a 10 out of 10. It's a little bit repetitive toward the end with the um that one line. What is it? Hold on. It's repetitive with the they are dead, they are gone. No one lasts forever. It's pretty repetitive. Yeah, bro. I thought it was neat. Pause there, but anyway, my 10 out of 10s for the album. It's Wink Wink, Camera, No One Lasts Forever. Those are my 10 out. Oh, and I'm Afraid. So it's Camera, I'm Afraid, Wink Wink, and No One Lasts Forever. Those are the songs I want you to listen to on Music, Fashion, and Film by Charlie XCX. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of like a random video. I'm kind of a Charlie XCX fan. I have a CD by her. The How I'm Feeling Now CD. It's a pretty good CD. Got it for $15. Anyway, that's about it for the video. Um, I could talk for hours, but yeah, that's about it. Um, yeah, see ya.